The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Figo. Somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed... Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Yamal. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. James. Here's Figo. Pirlo. Maldini. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rivaldo! Adams clears without hesitation. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Botafogo are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Struck first time! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Rivaldo ventures forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Maldini. 30 minutes gone. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Pepe, no way through. And he is dashing away. Eto'o! Good save, keeper read that well.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Yamal carries the ball down the right, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. Rafael Varane. Yamal finding himself in space, showing good feet. Here's a chance! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, good spread. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. De Paul. And it's Baggio. Rivaldo. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pepe. Neymar. Wriggles his way through. He's looking unstoppable! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that signals the end of the first period. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Adams clears without hesitation. James. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. De Paul. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's clever. Yamal. And it's Pirlo. To Maldini. Pepe. Driving on and making good progress. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Botafogo have their third corner. The keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vieira. And the counter is on. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now Rafael Varane.
Match was
Maldini.
60,179.
And it's Pirlo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. It's a goal kick. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Varane. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Vigo is always looking to play quality balls. Vigo going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Yamal. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Paul, just about up to 75 minutes. Showing great feet there, looking for the run. An instinctive delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Can he spark a counter here? That's a good foray he's making. And he goes cross-field. Desai. Pepe. Rafael Varane. Yamal. Pirlo. Figo. Now Roberto Baggio. And it's Eto'o. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for options for movement. That's good play. Yamal. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. They want to be quick to recover this. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Botafogo.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has Kaká! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Skims one in. That has been knocked away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Referee has just said play on.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Messi. Oh, this is a real chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Botafogo are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's Rivaldo. He's found a way through. He's looking unstoppable. That is lovely. Vieira. Chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Vieira. Vieira powering forward here. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Desailly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafael Varane. Yamal, looking for options for movement. He's found space here. In comes the corner. Botafogo with the corner, there first. To me, very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Romario. And that's gone loose. Botafogo are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rafael Varane. This is a promising build-up. That's Thuram. And it's Pirlo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's
There will be
Romario.
1 minute added time.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Botafogo have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So we're underway for the second half. Botafogo currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Parma clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He has found the way through. Yamal. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Thuram makes a move down the right. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Takes on his marker. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. And that's another good win of the ball. Rivaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Rivaldo plays it short. Parma are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Rivaldo. Now it's Romario. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Parma. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number
Thuram.
9, Ibrahimovic.
Botafogo
Number 18,
still have the cards to
Messi.
affect this game.
Number 16,
And he's intervened well there.
Rodri. Coming on the
This is
field,
the time you need that pace.
Number 13, Dani Olmo. Number 20, Dembele. Pele. Number 22, Schneider.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Number 17,
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge
Substitution in
there.
progress.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. That is some save from De Gea. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Dani Olmo. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Parma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up at... That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
He is through here. Caught offside that time. Botafogo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And this is Pele!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Botafogo clearly now in lead preservation mode. Botafogo are looking to break at pace.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Thuram carries the ball down the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Strong running down that left flank. Out for a throw. Four extra minutes added on. Dani Olmo. And it's Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That was a given, it always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's managed to get free. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.